Thanks. It's great to see so many of you here today, but I think it really is super important to remember that, I suppose, we learn better when we learn together. And as an old principal used to say to me, teamwork makes the dream work. And it's great to see so many of you here, but there's so many people who aren't here. So I guess it's time to think about, well, how can we best share the learning with people who aren't here? And how can we share the learning with teachers back at schools? Because I suppose you think of today as almost like a staff room, like we're all members of the staff just today. But imagine what can happen if we work with other schools, like what happens when we work with clusters, how many people we can affect and how we can share the learning. And then think about what happens when we share it with all of the 152 schools in our system. What about if that goes statewide to almost 3,000 schools across the state? Then nationally, and then the whole world. So how can we make sure that we share that learning right across the globe? Because if we learn better together, then surely it's better that we work together. So Twitter is just one medium that we can use to do that. And that's something that I've been doing for a little while now. So I would really strongly recommend that if you haven't already signed up to Twitter, that today could be the first day of that for you. Why tweet? Well, there's a few reasons. But I suppose to sum it up, you're sharing what you're learning with everybody else, but you can also learn whatever you want, whenever you want, as well as get ideas, get resources, and connect with other educators who are like-minded to you. You only have 140 characters to do a tweet. If you'd like to learn how to tweet, you've never done it before, I'm actually running a session in the first session. I won't sort of tell you too much about it because I obviously want you to come to my session, but it is fairly easy. It's only 140 characters, and in that 140 characters, it's actually a really good idea. I've just realised I don't really need both the microphone and the lapel, do I? Can you still hear me? Yeah. Good. So, in that 140 characters, it'd be great if you could include the auth learning. That's what all of the tweets to do with authentic learning in our system, and it's actually used internationally. That's what they're all tagged with. So if you're trying to follow the conversation around authentic learning, that hashtag, as they call it, is what you want to follow, okay? And you can search for that and you can use it in your own tweets. This is the Authentic Learning Twitter page itself. It's quite successful at the moment, and resources are put up all the time, and you'll see that resources will even put up there today. That's how you find it. Instead of using the hashtag symbol, you use the @ symbol to find @authlearning, and you can follow the feed. To follow it, you don't have to sign up, but of course, if you want to share something, it's also good to have that, to have an account, so you can contribute to the conversation as well. What should you tweet? Well, things that you think are awesome. What was really good today? What inspired you? Was there a quote that someone said that made you really think about your perspective? Share something relevant to your school or your learning that you're doing at the moment. Or just share a slide or two. Maybe you might want to snap a picture of something really good that you want to share. Just think of one new thing. One new thing today. If I can challenge you to do one thing, it'd be send one tweet with one bit of learning from today. At the end of the day, we're actually giving away 3 prizes. One for something that was inspirational, that was tweeted today with the authentic learning hashtag. A learning artifact. So something that you learned today that you've gone out to share with everyone else. And then a rookie tweeter of the day. I'd like to take this opportunity now to welcome Dr. Michael Brzezina to lead us into the next section. Thank you, Dr. Michael.